Los Angeles. We know that in 2007 or 6, the FBI said that the police departments had been compromised by racists and separatists. Every single time something like this happens, we'll see somebody. So we know that in the Freddie Gray case, we know that you have a racist department that is violent toward blacks that targeted blacks, but not the ones who killed the black dude that just came up dying for no reason. Mm-hmm. No one's ever brought to account for this, and that's why it escalates. When policemen die, it is a tragedy, and everybody laments it, and we are all sad about it. Matter of fact, we're talking about the study that was released, Black, Brown, and Blue, and it talked about our relationship to not only ourselves, that black people don't care about just themselves, they care about the public at large, and they care when policemen die. We need a little bit of that back. These men are dying because you say it's okay to happen. We know that you're violent, we know that you're racist toward black people, and we know that you target them. But every time somebody comes up dead in those why do you bring up race? Because it's ever present. That man that just shot Chad Copley in Raleigh in North Carolina, he believes he can do it because he's seen so many people do it, they can get away with it. When is enough enough? We're not saying, even from the report that I just mentioned earlier, that I just referenced earlier, we care about all lives. Give some of that back. People are dying and being slaughtered, and you say it's okay. And the only reason this could happen, listen, they had Zika virus. We got afraid of Zika virus. They're on the brink of having a cure for it. They had a heroin epidemic, and Baltimore got $3 million. None of it went to black people, but a heroin epidemic, we're on the brink of doing something about it. People die in car accidents because people on the phone, they pass laws to make something happen. The reason this continues to happen is because they want it to. This is the way it's supposed to work. It's the way it's supposed to work. Like this is what I find ironic. You can watch you can watch Donald Trump on TV threaten a presidential candidate, threaten her life, and you can make excuses for it. You can say that's okay. That same person, that same kind of person, can watch a man be murdered on TV and make excuses for that too. You know what it is? It's your ability to forget what you see or hear to shape it to your own narrative. You get to lie to yourself. I remember when I was growing up, and my mother would ask me a question, and I would go, huh, when I didn't want to answer. And she'd say, if you can huh, you can hear. They see it, they know it, and they that Mike Brown, when I was on Megyn Kelly, that's all she talked about. She didn't want to talk about what was going on in Minnesota. She tried to go to Mike Brown. The difference between Mike Brown, all we didn't have was the tape. So we had to take a grand jury's word and a racist police officer's word. And a racist police department's word. We are living in a time when this is no more, you don't get to hide anymore and say, I didn't know, because you do. People are dying, and if it's okay for you to, if that's okay to you, say it flatly. Let's stop having these fake arguments where we pretend like we're trying to get to the bottom of it. Every time something happens, they tell black people what they need to do is get on with the police. They're killing us. You know they're racist and they're brutal toward us. What do they need to do? What do they need to do? It's too much for this to keep happening. The Justice Department's going, yeah, they hate niggas. All right, next. Now, what does that mean? What are we supposed to do? What is supposed to happen? You pass that. We know that they're racist and violent toward us, not according to me, the Justice Department. And you make laws to protect them.